There's a long history of what movements do, what they mean, how they're constructed, and there's an iconography that's very much attached to dance and movement. This show didn't necessarily start with a work. It kind of started with the whole experience of this year for me. And in that sense, I guess it revolves around the hikers. I've made a film that I shot in Aspen, Colorado, and I did in collaboration with a choreographer, Claudia Schreier. Just thinking about the black body moving in space, like what the repercussions of that were, what the dangers of that were, what the opportunities of that were. And so part of my instruction to Claudia was to help me re-examine what the black body moving in space can feel like. We've become accustomed to the idea of kind of the athletic or rhythmic movement of the black body. So I wanted to lean into those kinds of movements, those kinds of moments, and think about the unwitnessed character. You know, the character who's moving in space without the expectation for having been watched. I think that artists aren't necessarily rewarded by the complexity of the time. I think that we're forced to engage with the complexity of a time. And some artists' work will, as a result, become more ambitious, more thoughtful, more engaging, more sincere. I think that there's more in common between the film practice and the studio practice than maybe many people would consider. A lot of the themes stay fairly consistent for me. I mean, thinking about escapism, thinking about the individual, thinking about the existential, thinking about the philosophical. Like most of us, it naturally evolves in baby steps. I say, you know, this is where I was and where am I now? And when I ask myself those kinds of questions, then you see the work kind of transitioning, using some of the same signifiers, using some of the same tools. My toolbox is all I have, you know? I only have the tools that I brought with me, so I'm gonna continue to use them. And when I add another tool, then you see another element in the project.